Hey everybody, this is Grace. I am on my way once again to take care of yet another this wonderful adventure I have going on with healthcare providers. Gosh, unbelievable. This has been unbelievable. And the problem is I can't say when it started. Like, all my life, I'm 61. Oh my goodness. But this latest round, not even the latest round, but oh my goodness. Let's see. I've been having trouble with this latest problem for, let's see, year and a half or somewhere around a year and a half, which I still don't know what causes it, and because none of that, I think, oh my God, do I need to go on? But having an insurance card now, I had a couple months last year and I got so fed up right away. A nurse practitioner charged up like around $900 on it, and I didn't have to pay. I think there was a little amount that I had to pay, like, I don't even know if I had to pay a fraction. But that just right there just summed up to me, this is going to be all about greed, and I should not have generalized like that. But why wouldn't I? It's not good to generalize like that. But it turned out to be true. Okay, it did. It turned out to be true. So school starts tomorrow for the kiddos around here. Anyway, and it's just since really then I let it go, and that wrong time I wound up in the hospital. Anyway, I got that out of after. I got the insurance after that, but then the situation continued. For the 2 months I had it, saw that, and I got so ticked off. I mean, I was really, and the amount of money I would have to make, I couldn't make. It wasn't about the money. It was about proving to the government I could, and it was instead of just a few months of the year, I had to prove it for a whole year. With my health condition, it just goes on and on and on, and it just doesn't stop. Oh my goodness. It's like, and you know how I feel about it? It's that now I was thinking about this today, and I summed it up myself today. It's really just a very legal, I guess, transfer of money from insurance to doctor's office or group or practice or whatever they are. That's all it is. It's not the part in between where they're supposed to give health care, the ones I'm talking about, most of the ones that I've seen, doesn't happen anymore. Really. I mean, good care. I mean, telling the person what's wrong with them care. Not giving them the wrong medication. That was the latest one. Receiving the wrong medication. And not misdiagnosing. And then having an attitude problem. Or just blatantly saying that they're going to want to see me every month. They had wanted to see me every month. Why? I've never been seen once a month, and I didn't have serious health condition they couldn't have taken care of right away. Okay, I had one. They could have taken care of it that day one. And nope, they're going to drag it out and then start saying, every week. Yes, seriously. Every week. No. And that's when she misdiagnosed me. Again. Not the first time. No, she gave me the wrong pill. Wrong medication. Just misdiagnosed the same thing. It's just unbelievable. And I do not know why I am in this lane. So let me get over into this lane. I'm so used to going that way. Plus, I am majorly venting. Oh my goodness. But why? It's not like anything changes. It just gets, I said before, and I'll say it again, I use these videos for venting, pressure release valve. What goes on in my life, the crazy crap. And that's the only good that really comes from it. Really. That's the only good. Is I get that a little bit off my chest, because I'm one of those, for me, and I'm not telling anybody else, I don't give anybody any advice, suggestions, none of that. I don't tell them what to do, or not do, any of that. But for me, it works. be able to vent it off. And I was going to say something else, but I'm a little distracted. What in the world is that? Anyway, oh my goodness. I'm just kind of really, I'm far past. I would love to just have a normal life for a little while, at least a little while. It would be so sweet, I think. Then again, like people say, don't, to be careful what you wish for. Yeah. Well, I don't like stuff like that. I really don't like when people say stuff like that. It's like teaching people to, not have any dreams or hopes or goals or wishes. Don't have wishes. Yeah, but it really, people should be saying it so, to have people think things through. But just, some people don't take the time to really think that through. So I say, just, they say, ooh, don't wish for that, it might come true. Like that's true. It's not true. It could be true, but it's not necessarily true. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing because it's just too much lately. And I do wonder what it would be like if I just took my medicines, the medicines I have to take. It's my rare health condition and all that it causes. And, not have any dramas. Not go to a healthcare provider and their front desk is having dramas. And they take it out on the patients. And then you go back in the back. And because the back staff, they're having dramas and fights and arguments between them. And they take it out on the patient, to go, and then have them do something screwy that the pharmacy, luckily, catches and says, do you know that this does this? And do you know that's not good for you with your health condition? And I can't say anything about it, but do you know that that's not a good, that's a this and this and that's a that? Nope, but I'm glad you told me because they certainly didn't. This kind of stuff. Oh, let's give her the wrong medication so she has to go through hell. And how about the latest one? They said that the insurance company themselves, somebody from them said, you terminated yourself from, I guess. She really didn't elaborate, but it was from, at the moment, from what she was saying, was at one of their clinics. One of the clinics out where she was. Well, actually, they don't work inside of it. The one that she took care of. I terminated myself from that one, and I said, I've never been to that one. Look at all the white cars, white and silver. My goodness, what is it? Y'all having a convention? Okay, let's have the most frustrating day possible. But then again, pretty much every one of them is frustrating when I'm having to deal with these health issues. Healthcare providers, pharmacy. As it turns out, the pharmacy sent me a text this morning. And it was for something that it didn't say which doctor it was talking about, and I've seen more than one, and it wasn't even a doctor. So that they need to change that. They need to fix it. You can't even answer the one before. It said to answer the one before. The text before, you can't answer those if you get a new text, which that was the one that said answer the one before. I'm kidding. You think I'm kidding, don't you? Oh, anyway, went there, and I actually misread it a little bit because of the way that it was put, but it wasn't. It was the same things. As it turns out, it was one from a while back. They still haven't cleared with my, with that one I was, I've been seeing, the healthcare provider, not a doctor. And it was, I don't know how long, 2 months ago? I don't even know anymore. Okay, and then they're still sending me texts. See, I wouldn't let them send me texts for years because all the texts they would send, it was like, who's programming this? Because I mean, as soon as I picked up my medication, it would send me another text saying that you're out of refills for this medication. Well, I just picked it up. Every time, right when I picked it up, started walking, or just got in my car, started driving, they'd send me another one. I'm like, no more. You know, and then recently I said, okay, and it's like they did not fix it. It just made it worse, it seems like. But anyway, I said, please take that off of it. I don't want it. I will never want it. So they'll stop sending me these texts. And I picked up the one that I just got from an urgent care on Saturday. Today's Monday, August 12th, 2024. Anyway, oh my goodness. Can there be any more? Yes, there probably could. Yeah, I remember people saying, don't ever. That's the second pet spa thing, different places I've seen on this road today. One going there, one coming back. Oh, I've seen them before, but anyway. I mean, seriously, what was that? It's just, my goodness. This is something that should be very simple. Very, very simple. You know, I mean, come on. It's not rocket science. Doesn't take a genius to figure it out. But apparently so. They just haven't found one. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I was thinking about going and doing something, but I have this medication and my goodness, this gold, you know. I didn't have two of them. The other medication was supposed to be sent to me, but it wasn't. So, oh my gosh. Do you see how this is, I honestly cannot recall when things like this just went smoothly. Honestly cannot recall. Because I can recall, and I remember saying back then, it's just so common, and it was probably, man, I would say 20 years ago, maybe give or take, say 20, that I was saying, when does this ever just run smoothly? You get a prescription from your doctors. These days they send them in. The pharmacy fills them. You pick it up, and these days you can have it sent to your home, you know, some of these places. It's that simple transactions. Nope, it's not going to be simple, not for me at least. And I'm saying it's not, you know, one size fits all. I don't think, you know, I'm just talking about me, I'm not talking about you. Even if I say you, I mean me. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Honestly, this is unbelievable. Simple transaction. Very, 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 very simple. Should be. I remember living in a small town. This is a suburb of Dallas, north of Dallas. And suburbs. I go to different ones. And if for anything. But, hold on a second. Okay, where was I? I was talking about 25 years ago or something. I remember it. And then where was I leading off of that? I'm so exhausted. Besides the pill that they gave me, they doubled it. I say they. I'm just gonna say they. They doubled it, and I was already taking the one. So take two, and it's made me so tired. And it says that the you know, side effects could be tiredness, and man, am I ever. And I think it does. It says tiredness, depression, and anxiety, I believe. Well, I already have panic disorder, but really not so much since they got me on one good medicine for diabetes years ago. So I don't really have those odd panic attacks. I mean, I panic when appropriate, but not the ones that are just out of the blue, and they were bad back then. Anyway, but confusion possibly causing it. I am just so overwhelmed by these kinds of things. Why something so simple takes so much time out of my life. Seriously, so much time. You didn't get to see the whole trip there and the whole trip back. It's 12:01 right now. I don't remember what time it was. I started probably an hour ago. I don't need to be doing this. Okay, you don't need to be running out in front of me. Seriously. And you missed because I didn't have the camera on anybody watching this. When I was going through from that pharmacy area and going to come back home, you wouldn't believe the driving that I witnessed, and it was like, oh my gosh. And I am including somebody going through this one place and just stopping. Just kept stopping. And I am fairly certain it was one of those fleet people, because guess what? Same kind of auto. Looked like it's probably delivering. Got confused. Couldn't tell where they were. Plus, some of these, sometimes in these places, the GPS goes all wonky. And believe me, they go all wonky. Hold on, to send you around in circles. And that's probably what was going on. Well, all the people behind you, it's not their problem. You shouldn't make it their problem. Just stop right in front of them when there's only one lane going each way, and they're going to have to wait for you. Just sit there and look at your phone and try to figure it out. Really, seriously. Oh my. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.